The Lord was just talking to me about the things God hates. The word hate is a strong emotion. When somebody says, I hate, it's a very strong emotion. Someone could dislike you, but someone to hate is a strong emotion. And if you see, when the Lord used the word hate, it came twice. Jacob have I loved. God didn't hate Esau's person. He hated his ways. God says, I hate evil. So anytime the Lord used the word hate, it's a very strong emotion. And the third time the Lord used the word hate, he says 6 things the Lord and 7 is an. In Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16, 17, and 18, it says 6 things. These 6 things the Lord hates. Yea, 7. In other words, he hates the 6 things, but 7. The word abomination is something that should not be heard of. Something that should not. Who said that? Alu. Alu. Something that should not be heard of. 6 things. Now, many of us who are Christians will begin to understand as I x-ray them that you are guilty. 6 things the Lord, they say number 1, a proud look. Pride. Pride is an over-exaggerated importance of yourself. An over-exaggerated importance. Pride. Without me, this can be done. If not me, I am here. If not me, if not me. Anytime God sees a proud person, God sees Satan. Anytime God sees a proud person, God sees Satan. Because he's the epitome of pride. There are people that are so arrogant and proud. They think they are the best thing that have happened since after sliced bread. So pompous. God told me, he said, son, there is nothing that anybody hasn't been before. Nothing. There's nothing anybody hasn't been before. And can I surprise you? Anything you are, God creates a spare because he doesn't want embarrassment. God will keep a spare because God does not like disgrace. He said God hates pride. Every time, the higher you go, the more you tell God, please, not me. Increase and let me decrease. One of the signs of pride is when it's centered about you. Have you spoken to people? You are telling them what is happening. They want to tell you their own. People don't let you talk. They want to tell you what God is also doing in their life. See what God just did for me. That one is small. Hey, you're asking, you say, can't you just keep quiet and listen? You see people that have not been anywhere. They don't have anything and they are squaring shoulders. And sometimes I just look at them and I'm asking myself a question. Have you seen life? Proud look.